Yo, 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 what's going on, people? I'm not necessarily here to talk about the launch trailer and the gameplay of who we had. We had Shang Tsung, a little bit more gameplay of Melina, and we had Reiko, which we all knew was in the games thanks to the leaks or whatever. But I'm here to talk about the longevity of the game and how it's received overall. From what I've seen overall, it's positive. People trying to download or they didn't already downloaded it. To be honest, I'm on the PS5, of course, and I just downloaded it and it's ready to go. Say of me making this video, it say what, a day and 21 hours. Of course, I got the premium edition. It come out Thursday or Wednesday night. You know how they do those releases. But yeah, it is overall positive, bruh. This is one of those games I can see us playing for the next 5 years, 5, 6, 7 years. The gameplay just looks that good, and everybody know I'm a Kung Lao main, and it makes it even better with the cameos because, like I said in previous videos, if you've been watching or if you're new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I promise you're gonna see more tech, or I ain't gonna say more, but different types of tech on this channel than you will see on other people's channel. But anyways, like, I'm a Kung Lao main, so not only can I play with my main character, I feel bad for people that don't have their main character in the main storyline, like Sonya and Jax. I feel sorry for those people, but you do get to play them in some kind of way, so they're not completely left out, but they are. So I get to play with my main Kung Lao, and then I got all these cameos I could try. In majority of games, you just have that one main character, then that's it. Like that, and it sucks because you be like, well, let me try another character. But in this game, I don't have to necessarily try a new main character. I can just switch up the cameos. You know, almost like variation system, but way better. I'm so glad they got rid of that. I was not a fan of it. I think it just took away from the character and the sacrifices you had to make. I didn't really agree with that. But yeah, I can just switch. So just imagine this. And I'm making content, right? So just imagine I'm gonna start off with Sector as a cameo. Then I can go to the rest of the cameo cast before I even decide to pick up another character or play another character and make content on. I ain't gonna lie, Shang Tsung look fire. Shout out to all the Shang Tsung mains out there and people that love the character. Look at that, that's ridiculous, bruh. Then he can, oh my goodness. That just look ridiculous. But yeah, like Striker is another cameo I'ma try. And what I'm saying is no particular order except the Sector. I'ma try the Sector first. I'ma try him first. Fatalities are ridiculous. I'ma try him first, then I'ma go from there. But I do want to help people, like, just enhance their overall gameplay and like coming up with a game plan, because you'll be surprised, or not on, but at how many people, you'll be surprised at how many people just have a hard time understanding how to put everything together to actually just win games. I didn't know it was that big until, I started making content and people leaving comments like, how do you do this? How do you do that? And in my mind, I'm like, well, this is really basic. You don't know how to do that. But it's a lot of people that's stuck in that beginner to intermediate stage. And I'm not really a person to focus on beginner because I'm pretty sure we in 2023, most games, not just fighting games, we got shooting games, RPG, most of these games come with an in-game tutorial for beginners, intermediate, and a little advanced stuff. But it's just putting it all together in an actual game or an actual match against another person. Like people really struggle with that, and I was like, dang. So that can be a niche I can actually like. I want to focus on the intermediate and advanced more than the beginner side. Because if I go straight to intermediate, I can't even talk. If I go straight to intermediate and advanced, beginners can still learn from those also. But if I just do like beginner to intermediate, advanced people be like, I ain't even, they not really getting no value. Even though, in my opinion, you can get value from each level, but some people don't see it like that. They see it like, oh, he talking about beginner stuff. I already know that. They not necessarily worried. They want to see more advanced things. So I think, you know, I'm gonna stick to more intermediate and advanced. Oh, and another thing, how y'all want me to do the format, the videos? Y'all want to see me on camera and all this other kind of shit? I mean, I don't have no problem with doing it. I got a camera and everything. I know how to do OBS a little bit. Now, I ain't no streaming pro, but like most of these people are. Is whatever the correct grammar. We got some. That's another thing. Y'all boys in the grammar. Oh my God, the grammar police on the internet is just ridiculous. Nigga, go be a ELA teacher. Go be an English teacher. Go be an English professor. Like what the? Anyways, but yeah, I'ma stick to that. Bring in, you know, other ways to utilize moves. Because they be having moves in these games, especially these fighting games, that nobody uses, especially Tekken. You know, you play Tekken, it's just so many moves people don't use. And it had me thinking, why people don't use this move? Or why they don't use these moves? Obviously, they put them in the game for a reason, more than just having a variety of moves. They're not just randomly throwing moves out there. It got to be reasons to why they put them in. I try to explore those reasons and try to put them to use instead of using. Like, say you got 20 strings, buttons, and staggers. You only, out of that 20, you only using 7. That's wild to me. That's wild. Now, even though they might be the best 7 to use, and you might not find use for the other ones, I mean, you might as well use them, because that unfamiliar string or stagger you using give you an advantage, because people don't use it. When I was playing Mortal Kombat 11, I can use Kung Lao for example in Mortal Kombat 11. When I was doing his standing 4 and it was 0 on block, I was like, oh, so I was like, is it special cancelable? Can you do a special out of this move? And then I realized, you know, his orbital hat, it looked like it's a gap in between the standing 4 and the orbital hat, but it wasn't. And I was catching so many people with it. The standing 4 was 0 on block. I wish it would have been plus, but it was a high, so if you let go of block, it was duckable. You know what I'm saying? But people be block crouching. In certain moves, we all know, jails and all this other. Well, you know what? I'm gonna leave that I'm gonna leave that for when I do tutorials, because my first initial thing I'm doing, like people say they doing a story mode, that's not the first thing I'm doing. The first thing I'm doing in this game is going to practice mode. That is the first thing I'm doing, bruh. That's the first thing I'm doing, and I'm gonna get a hang of the game. Because when I was playing the beta, mind you, I did not play the stress test. I did not go to any event to play, none of that. So playing the Mortal Kombat beta was my first time playing it, just like a lot of other people. And like for filler, I was playing Guilty Gear Strive, and then coming to Mortal Kombat, it's a lot slower. It's a lot slower. So I want to train my brain and my muscle memory to slow down. Because when I was playing the beta and I was playing Katana, I was inputting stuff a little too fast, even though she do have those dial combos that I don't like, or dial strings that I do not like those dials. You got to do the whole button sequence before the second move even finished for you to get the whole string. I don't like that. I don't like certain moves, and I didn't see it in his move list, in Kung Lao's move list, his chain fist. You know how you had to dial it in, and like you be completely finished dialing the move in, then it comes out later. I didn't necessarily like it, but it's cool if it's plus on block. it's cool. I can make it work. But if it's not plus on block and I'm dialing it in just to be like -3, like, oh nah. And a lot of them you can't special cancel out of them. No, I don't necessarily like that. That was the only thing I really didn't like about Katana in the beta. But the more and more I kept playing her, I was understanding how she could possibly be meant to play, or meant to be played, I should say. I was kind of understanding it, and I'm so used to trying to be in people's face, applying pressure, and not slowing down, trying to play this character when I should be playing Johnny Cage, because I'm trying to make Katana fit in a Johnny Cage, Liu Kang, Kung Lao type of setting. That's not necessarily how the character is meant to be played. And even in this game, talking about Katana, you know, she used to be really good, or not, if not one of the best at throwing projectiles. But when I was doing Katana versus Liu Kang, she loses that. She loses it. I'm like, Katana losing a projectile war? No. I didn't really agree with that. I'll say one change she should be able to do is when you make somebody block, or when somebody blocks her fan, she can do the EX fan immediately afterwards. Not on whiff, but immediately afterwards. So it's a mind game, because you know when you was doing the EX fans with Katana, and I'm talking about Mortal Kombat 1 now, when you would do the EX fans, if you would get poked, the fans will still come out and punish the person for actually pressing or trying to punish you. So what if you did that with a regular fan? So you do a string, throw the regular fan, and they block it. Mind you, it's a mind game. It becomes a mind game at this point, because you could, and some strings, probably let go of block and duck the fan and punish. But if you don't, and you block her regular fan toss, it gives her the ability to do the EX version. But it's a mind game, because she'll either do it or she won't do it. Then you'll have to probably change the frame date on. I don't know, it's just an idea to add to her mind games, because I don't know, I just felt like she was kind of lacking something, but I'm just not sure, because I need that training mode. We all need that training mode so we can really see. Then paired with the cameos, it's just too much going on, bro. It's just too much going on. But yeah, that's really all I really want to talk about. I could talk forever, honestly, but yeah. So Thursday or Wednesday night, Kung Laoing it up. I'ma probably record from the beginning. So me talking about what I've noticed, what I'm seeing, everything that's possible, because it don't take me long. And I think that comes from playing fighting games a lot. I'm 30 now. I've been playing since I was like 3 or 4, non-stop. Like the skill set to understand what'll work and what won't work. Like I'm able to pick up on these things fairly quickly. So I just want people to see, or I'll say this, I think it'll be an interesting video to see, or for people to see how my mind works when I'm figuring these things out. Like if I would have had access, like say some of the other content creators, to actually play him, I would have been figuring out all kind of stuff. Because in my mind, I'm trying to piece together why these moves are designed the way they are designed. And it don't take me long to figure that out. So I'm to the combos. I'm doing the combos. I'm already figuring, oh, that's what they meant. Oh, that's why this like that. Oh, this is what you can do. This is what you can't do. But yeah, man, I ain't got nothing else to talk about. Let me know what you want to see first. While I'm doing the Kung Lao stuff, I don't have an issue with jumping to another character, because I will make videos on other characters, especially how to fight against them and coming up with game plans and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. I'm gone.